Hi guys, welcome to your January 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Week 4 for the beautiful sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, and hello to my members. Hey guys, Gemini, that was a really interesting reading that we put up for you last week. This particular reading is kind of in that same vein, but slightly different. And the reason why I say that is of the inclusion of this first card, which is walking away, letting go and moving on, which is very interesting. The card of 27, the sum of 2, which is 9. And you know, I had pulled that energy for you guys last week. So I'm feeling like, you know, you're leveling up with yourself and you're getting to a point where you're walking away. And I say that because this is kind of what we had last week. And I'm looking at the energy between you, and then I'm looking at the fact that it's like you have this point to prove almost that you will overcome, that you will be good. And I know that this is what they're not telling you, but this is also, just like in that last reading, a little bit of what they're feeling or what they are observing by watching you. We're looking at adjacent possibilities. This is many unconsidered options here. Okay, this is the card of 24, the sum of the 2, which is 6. And a 6 is clarifying a 6. I haven't shown you the energy that's underneath. So very interesting. And then we do have goddess of the moon. This is intuition and going within yourself. And I'm looking at what's under there, and you're focusing on yourself right now. And I know that this person sees this. And, you know, again, the sum, this is the card of 52, and the sum of 5 and 2 is 7. So I know that right now, those adjacent possibilities is sort of in the vein of the 7 of Cups. You know, it's not necessarily that you know that those options are not viable. It could be a 7 of Pentacles as well. It's not following opportunities based upon whether they're viable or not. That's the opposite. But the possible or adjacent possibilities, to me, feels more in the line of the both of those cards. So it's like you have these options and you can sift through and you know which ones are viable and which ones are not. However, you're going to be seeing where you're going to be putting your attention and what you're going to be investing your intention in and your attention to. But this is all things that you already love, things that you connect to on a personal level. The first card that is clarifying the walking away is perseverance. And this is a really huge card for you and your energy with you and your person. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And I think that this person possibly tried to get you to see, or there was some type of trickery or brainwash in the energy around you that you can't do things on your own. Love clarifying the adjacent possibilities. And I didn't even realize that the card was right there, but I did feel like things you love, things that are personal to you. Finally committing to see the practice of the good in all things. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is a huge deal here because I feel like someone tried to break you, if that makes sense. And then clarifying the goddess of the moon energy, we do have freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. A huge card this week for my air signs that have gotten this. I know that Aquarius gotten this too. And it's all about someone else's reality with you guys. Like, I don't mean that it's all about someone else's reality. I mean that you guys are prone for allowing other realities and things to come in and kind of interfere with what you always want to do, because there is such a people aspect to your energy as being thoughts and air. And just, you know, I feel as if from a love perspective, I see what I'm looking at here. And, you know, again, I do feel trickery. I feel like someone tried to take your power from you to keep you staying where you were because they felt if they scared you enough, Gemini, then you may just stay put. And that didn't work for you. First card out being the Lovers. Second card out being the King of Pentacles. Very dominant energy with that King of Pentacles. Heart places the 6 of Cups. And then we do have the Queen of Wands. There is her cat. Okay. And We have the Four of Swords, okay? That's interesting right there. Quietly preparing, a quiet preparation, not verbal, thinking it, going directly back to this, going within with the goddess of the moon. This is definitely in the same vein of this Four of Swords, okay? And this came right on time for Mercury retrograde, which is stationed retrograde for one day, officially, which was yesterday morning. So that could make sense, is now you're having an opportunity to quiet your mind down and really go into this Four of Swords energy. And this is also a huge card about intuition, which is the High Priestess. And this is also going in. So you're going to be divinely guided while you take your break mentally. This is a welcome time for you. I used to call you guys the Happy Hermits, although Hermit is associated with Virgo energy in the beginning. I used to call you guys the Happy Hermits because I would see that, you know, typically they want to put you down and put you in the box when your ruler is retrograde or your ruler is asleep. But that gives you an opportunity as well to get you some rest, mental rest, taking a break. You recently just came out of a situation, or you are ending a situation with a person that you are divinely connected to, with this Gemini Lovers card. I do believe that you are walking away. Your person is definitely coming up and seeing this. Everything that I have said, they're recognizing, but they're very dominant here. They feel like I have the coin, I hold the cards. And you, on the other hand, although you acknowledge and love the fact that this person has been there for you for good, bad, and indifferent, you're also in a position now, Gemini, where you are experiencing or acknowledging the pain, understanding that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Again, I keep going back to this energy of trying to brainwash you that you can't do things on your own. And I do believe, although I don't see the Tower here, I do believe that this relationship is over. Obviously, we have walking away. So you're trying to let go. And there's our first card on the floor. Their romantic intentions toward this relationship is to work on the partnership. They do not want to give up the relationship that you guys have in the Lovers, okay? The King of Pentacles is coming up as free yourself, taking back control of your life. The Six of Pentacles is the Six of Cups is being clarified by this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. The Queen of Wands is being clarified by codependency. Yes. There was definitely some things, addictions affecting your romantic life, and the Four of Swords being clarified by worth waiting for. Top of the deck is make the effort. And that's also what's clarifying, obviously, my High Priestess. So your key words are give your relationship a chance, free yourself. This could be the one, codependency, and worth waiting for. I honestly feel as if this particular king, the dominant energy here is that, and they kind of put you in a situation where they exploited your creativity and the fact that you wanted to pursue things that were kind of off the beaten path. I believe that the codependency was created purposely to kind of keep you down. I'm not saying that someone sits around and like, how can I, guarantee that Gemini would never leave? But at the same time, I feel a very manipulation from this person. Although, I don't see it, I feel it. I feel that he or she is very dominant. What they would like is obviously to stop you from doing what you want to do here. It's a relationship not necessarily shrouded in love and the right things. It's a relationship that they want to stay and remain very codependent. They don't know how to love you, Gemini, without you depending on them. And this is why I believe you're breaking away from this and trying to stand on your own 2 feet. Please take this energy right now and quiet your mind and focus on what you need to do. I really do feel like you are definitely walking away. I'm going to go into that explanation a bit. I typically don't read these, but I'm feeling like I want to express this to you. So this is the card again of 27. We're talking about walking away. Okay. This particular card shows someone walking away from an existing situation, which I feel like you're doing. She is closing the gate behind her and walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card reveals that it should be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something you're finished with, or perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experiment of any kind. The familiarity here, Gemini, of the situation may be enticing. So it may be enticing to listen to this energy saying, come back home. You know, I need you. I miss you, blah, blah, blah. You know, I can take care of you. However, but you're now ready to look at your options in the open road ahead, which kind of coincides with these possible, adjacent possibilities. Okay. In reality, the important new beginnings are what's important right now. The card indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, an emotional pattern, or a false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, Gemini, now you have the power to release it, move on to a freer and happier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. And this goes back to this perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Whether it's the inner world or outer world, this card is telling you that you are ready to have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward the now. Okay? So move toward the now. It's time. So, you know, I am going to go in with spellcasters, but I really do feel like they're trying to lure you back in, and they're trying to lure you back in, but it's going to be the same old stuff. And you don't want that. You are being guided to let this go. They want you to give the relationship a chance. So what they're not telling you is actually what they have been telling you. I want you back, come home, you know, but it's in a very narcissist type of way. I feel you can't make it without me. They're trying to institute fear and intimidate you. And that is what is not going to work. I'm going to go in with a spellcasters. Go ahead and clarify, give your relationship a chance. And here we go with them falling on the floor. Here we go. Animals. Ooh. Animals, huh? What is the correlation with animals? That's interesting. Let me get this book because now I want to know. Animals. You often feel like you much prefer the company of a furry and feathered friend of those of the human variety lately. You understand animals are special for they hold no judgment. Show your appreciation. So, if you are lonely, get yourself an animal. I think you guys do very well with animals, but an animal popped up in your reading here today. So that is exactly what you need to do. Clarify for yourself and manifestation. Again, going back into that energy of you being able to do whatever you set your mind to. Beauty, this could be the one. I want to say, yes, there was a deep beauty in this connection. There was definitely a beauty here. It was a beautiful connection. A lot of the times we think that we can't find another connection like that. But somewhere along the line, Gemini, according to these cards, something changed. And you're trying to manifest newness and accepting the newness in your life. So I would suggest that you stay there. Codependency. These addictions. That is beautiful, that animals card. Wow, that's never happened. Compassion. It could have been that this person has always had these codependent type things. They need you to need them in order to do good, which is also a form of codependency when someone needs you to need them. That's ridiculous. And I feel like you've always been kind of compassionate to, or shown compassion to that particular part of them. But there lies the problem, because that's where you can get caught back into the same old energy, okay? Clarifier worth waiting for? This is trying to come out. This has been a very popular card. Very, very popular card. Somebody is taking a break. Top of the deck is peace. I believe that the dreams, whatever you're dreaming about right now, I know I've been having some very vivid dreams. These are dreams that you need to pay attention to. I don't believe that this dream card is coming out the way it has come out in other readings in the past couple of days. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of this. Look out into the night sky and observe the constellations shining back at you, for it is the stars that point you in the right direction of your dreams. With this in mind, take some time to decide what you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at this time will work out so well, so take the opportunity to focus on the lifelong dream or ambition. Go to bed with a sense of excitement, for you're going on a journey, as you always do, no matter whether you're aware of it or not. Acknowledge the dreams that you have, for each are intertwined with the meaning and message to assist you in your awakened state. I do honestly believe that you do have some dreams, and this is just about, again, going back into this perseverance and understanding that divine timing is at work or at play in your love life right now, but maybe it's time to just focus on your dreams. If that dream happens to be an individual, then that person is coming, but you're definitely walking away from this, okay? Your person wants you to give this relationship a chance. They feel like you're worth waiting for. But again, I feel like this is very much so, Gemini, in a situation where they need you to need them. They're very codependent on your failures and on you failing, so you can crawl back to them and be cleaned up like spilled milk. They like to clean you up. It reminds me of the Fiona Apple song Limp. It's like they fondle your trigger and then they blame your gun. They like that. So I don't see real love here. I do see the connection. I am not going to lie about that. And I do see that you guys could have possibly been together a while here. The Six of Cups energy is definitely speaking to me in that way. In that way where it is talking about a long-term relationship, possibly back and forth. But, you know, you are done with this. They want it back. They want you back. They want you to give your relationship a chance. But again, I see this a lot for you guys. At what cost? Okay. There are many adjacent possibilities and many unconsidered answers, unconsidered options for you, Gemini. That's just a personal part of this message from me to you. So I want you to keep that in mind. But as far as how they're feeling and what they're not telling you, they want you to come home. They want you to come home. I feel like you have left a situation. They want you to come back to the connection. They want you to come back to the home that you share. And they basically want you to go back to more of the same. I'm not seeing, again, a deep, profound love, but they definitely want you to give this relationship another chance. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope that it resonated. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. Drop a like, as hot in those comments, and let me know how it's resonating with you. Bye, Gemini.